close to it. Well, I can't say we're so close, but so far. Because we got the one who just graduated last week.
A couple weeks, yeah.
It was last week, wasn't it?
No, it was May 27th.
Okay. Then we got the one coming up. Got one of the girls.
Yes. She's gonna be a senior. She's coming up. She just finished her junior year.
Yeah. So that's almost putting us there, but in reality, the last one messed up the whole plan. Because she is only 9 years old.
Yeah.
So
She just finished the 3rd grade.
she finished the 3rd grade. So technically, she should be my grandchild. That she was my grandchild. If I was, if we had planned to had children earlier. No, I didn't know
Well,
you
you
did.
didn't know me. Would have been your grandchild with.
Yeah. Had we married sooner, she could have been in the grand. We would have had children old enough to do this thing, the 9-year-old thing. But anyway,
No, had we married sooner, you would have been marrying a 17, 18-year-old.
yeah, that's statutory, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But I know you've mentioned it before. We talked about it before, but we have some ways before Caitlin graduates, but
yep.
the importance of and we're learning. We go through a lot of stuff together, but the importance of preparing for the empty nest, because when they're gone, it's just us.
Yeah. It's gonna be us too.
Just us. So
Whoever visits.
whoever visits.
It won't be none of the children, huh?
Corey probably be the one to visit the most.
Yeah, because Caitlin will still be with us. So
I'm saying once we are empty, when Caitlin finally walks across that stage,
Okay, so it could be sooner. She's 9, and she's doing all what she's doing with gymnastics, so she could be gone sooner if we send her across country to train. That puts a whole nother perspective.
We can't send her by herself.
No, exactly. So either you would be gone with her and would be alternating, or you're gonna have to move.
I'll have to move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by myself? You have an instant empty nest, huh?
I'm talking about you, meaning the situation.
Right.
So that's something
To think about.
That's something to think about, if it gets on the table.
Right.
Yeah, so.
But I know this past weekend I was talking to a couple, and their adult daughter just moved out of their home, and they were talking about the empty nest, and they said they love it, but the husband was saying he loves it as well, but it's a little bit lonely in the house after having the children with you for so long.
Give it time. You get used to it and appreciate it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I told her she can walk around butt naked now.
Oh, that's what you told the wife?
That's what I told the wife. Walk around butt naked. That's always a plus.
That's a perk.
That's a big perk,
I'm not a butt naked walk arounder.
To each his own. To each his own.
And did she say she gonna do that now?
She laughed and didn't deny it. So maybe she's looking forward to that. You get flashes of that. If the person's not home, then you exercise your freedom, and then when you can't do it, then you wish you could do it. So, yeah, but you know, they got a nest that's no more occupied.
Right.
So.
Right. They're in their 60s, so you know they got some good years left on them.
Yeah. And so I'll be in my 60s when.
You will be. I think you'll be 64 when.
62 or 60.
64 when she graduates.
I'll be 64 when she graduates.
Yeah.
That's kind of late in the game.
You all be almost 70.
No, I'll almost be 65.
It's all good.
Yeah, so I'm you know, I appreciate my children. So, you know, I love my children. But I love being alone as well. So it's okay to have them visit and knock on the door or ring the doorbell. So
or
I can
use the
let them
key.
in. No, they won't have a key. No, they won't have a key. I don't think that's necessary. Unless I have a key to theirs, you know.
They're not going to give you a key to theirs, I guarantee.
Well,
Dad's not going to walk through the door unannounced with the key.
Well, I guess it goes both ways. You know, so, you know, almost empty nester. I know that, I know you're not ready for it. Of course, see. Somebody just asked a question.
Huh.
Are you ready for it? That long pause.
You know, yes and no. You know.
Ain't no yes to it. Why would there be a yes?
Because they're still our babies, even though they grown.
Once you grow up, you're not a baby no more. So they're young adults. So they're not your baby. They're your adult children or young adult children. So it's the mindset.
That's why it's called preparing for that empty nest. We're preparing. I'm preparing.
Mentally preparing.
I got a little bit of ways to go, so preparing.
So what was the other half? You said yeah and no? What
Yeah,
you say?
because you know we can just rip and run wherever we want. If you wake up and you say let's go to San Francisco, we don't have to make arrangements.
You can do that now. They old enough to they old enough to know what to do. They can cook for themselves.
Right, but we got to consider Caitlin. We got to make sure that she's where she needs to be and blah, 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 blah. But once we have an empty nest, we just wake up and you say, let's go to San Francisco. We just get in the car.
That's why I told you at the beginning of this conversation that Caitlin messed up the whole thing.
She's not a mess up. She's just a hurdle.
Hurdle, mess up. Tomato.
Well, why are you blaming it on her? Why don't you blame it on the man in the mirror? She didn't get here by herself.
Yeah. I'm the reason she here. What can I say?
Anyway, we're gonna go take on the rest of the day. You guys have a beautiful day, and we'll see you next time we splash.
Keep the faith.
Faith.
And don't have no babies when you're in old age.
Oh, wow.
You know, some people had children in their late 40s. Like me.
You're crazy. Bye, y'all. Give me a kiss.
Peace. Later.
Like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications.